do you want to go to jail today? And then he said something like he's like, I'm not going to go to jail. And then he stepped up closer and started licking his lips like he was about to kiss me or something.
Wow.
And I was like, all right, that's it, bro. 911. And I called, the cops because I was like, my first, as soon as he stuck his head out the window, my adrenaline went up. I think we've talked about this on the show before. My
Like
dad,
when he first did it, like
when he very
when it
first
all
did it,
first started.
yeah, as soon as he stuck his head out the window and or the door, even though I couldn't hear him, my adrenaline spiked.
Yep.
And
I'm the
I was
same
like,
way.
because I was like, this is not, he's not saying something like, hey, let me help you. Like,
Right.
I knew it right away that he wasn't being like a neighbor. So right away my adrenaline spiked, and I think, like I said, I mentioned this before, but since my dad never was a piece, he wasn't worth a goddamn thing. He never taught me when to fight and how to control your emotions and things like that. So as soon as
Right.
there's conflict, I'm immediately ready to fight. And then thankfully, I guess, I don't know why, my nature fighting through my adrenaline or whatever, I typically do not fight, haven't for a long time. So this was the same thing. As soon as he walked up, I balled up my fist, and I was like, no, you're not going to do that. You like, I was able to think logically enough to realize that I need to come out of this looking completely in the best light.
Yeah.
And so then like I said, I called the cops and told them what was going on. Told them he was threatening us and acting like he wanted to fight us and fight my wife. And I didn't know why. And for maybe it was because I was concentrating on what I wanted to say, but I wasn't showing a great deal of excitement. I was very calm in what I
Right.
was trying to say. And they sent some cops over, and well, like right before the cops got there, he was on the phone with somebody else, maybe the cops too, saying how I think he's a drug dealer. He doesn't have a job and he's skinny. I'm pretty sure he's on meth.